Hey guys, and welcome to another FIFA 23 SBC video. So EA have released the Flashback Theo Walcott. They also re-released the 87 plus base of World Cup hero player pick, but they've given that to us before. I think I might have done a video of me opening one a few weeks ago, so I'm not going to do another one of those, and I don't think it's great value for money at the same time. But they've given us this Flashback Theo Walcott with 99 pace. Wow, what's it flashing back to? His early seasons with Southampton between 2000 to 2006. I didn't even know he was with them for that long, to be honest. But he obviously went to Arsenal after that. But 87 rated. You can use him as a striker, which is interesting. But yeah, 3-star weak foot. 3-star weak foot. That's not great for a striker. It's not great for a right winger if we're going to be totally honest. 4-star skills is nice. His pace is insane. Do you know what? I think I'd use him as a winger. I know he's got really good shooting stats, and I know that his passing isn't necessarily the best at the moment for a winger, but the right chemistry improves that. His stamina is fine. You'll notice that 99 pace a lot more as a winger than what you will do as a striker. You can just, pace abuse down the wing. I know a lot of people maybe necessarily don't like to do that, but ultimately that is sometimes the key to success within this game. Or certainly it is with me, with Alarian. I know for a fact from experience, I've used Alarian as a cam, a striker, currently use him as a right winger, and I get the most benefit from him with that 99 pace as a right winger. That's where you can notice that pace the most. So if you want to make the most of that 99 pace, use him as a winger and get a cam style to improve his passing stats, because they would need work. I mean, his short passing and curve are okay, but they're not great. And his crossing at 84 is extremely average. His shooting stats themselves are really nice aside from his long shots. His dribbling all round is really, really good. Physicality's not the worst, far from the best at the same time. 2 nice player traits of outside foot, shot and flair, which are pretty good. But what does he require? 83 with an 85. 86. I don't know if that's worth it. That's a massive jump in rating. They don't often do that. And I would have thought this might have been an 85 with like 285 rated, not 285s, maybe an 85 rated squad with 186 needed or something like that. But that's a big difference having to put in an 86 rated squad, isn't it? To be fair though, I know his card maybe doesn't look the most insane on the face of it, but I do think he'll play well in game. I know he's going to go 3-star weak foot. I know his passing isn't the best. But with the right chem style, I think it'd actually be a really good card, in particular as a right winger. And if you can't afford someone like Alarian, Walcott is going to be the closest to him, in my opinion, anyway. And I want to compare the two of them, actually. I was so lucky to be able to get this Alarian, I think from like a Division Rivals Prime Gold Players Pack months ago now. I've played over 500 games with him. He's absolutely amazing. And then we have a look at right wingers from the Premier League. Or is he based as a right midfielder? No, he's based as a right winger, okay. I just want to compare them off their in-game stats and their base stats and their weak foot and skills. So 4-star, 4-star compared to 4-star and 3-star. Walcott does have the same work rates. Yeah, they're both the same pace. I mean, Alarian is just a better card. I mean, yeah, they have got the same shooting. They've got very similar passing and physicality, but that 5+ in dribbling is a massive difference. Doesn't have any good player traits at the same time compared to Walcott, but on the whole is just a better player. But as I said, he's not cheap to be able to come by though at all. He still sells for a lot months after he's been out. You still can't get him any cheaper than about 700,000 coins. So if you don't have those coins lying around, and you were never able to pack him through, maybe that player pick SBC that just came out today, then you could go and do him, and Walcott is going to be the closest thing to him. I do think it's a little bit expensive with that 86 rated squad, but I just have a feeling he'll play really, really well in game. And obviously being English, being in the Premier League, he'll be nice and easy to link into a Premier League team. I don't think there's any other right wingers that have got anywhere near the pace level of him, but we will just double check. I know obviously you have Salah and stuff, but I think Salah's only around about 90 pace, and between 99 and 90, it is actually a massive difference. But we will have a quick look just before we finish off. Okay, so 93, pace on his 93 rated card, and then on his base card it's 90. Have people like Foden and James that do lack a little bit, I think, in pace at 88. Obviously you have Alanya at 92, Mahrez at 88, but if you ever completed this card, you'd only ever consider using him as a cam, in my opinion. Gabriel Jesus, obviously an option there as well, but I think he'll be a pretty good right winger to use from the Premier League. If you haven't got someone like Alarian and you really, really wanted to be able to use him, then having Walcott and, maybe getting that dribbling up a little bit more, focusing on trying to boost up that passing as well, and you've got like a shittier version of Alarian, basically, with 3-star weak foot, but then at the same time, player traits that Alarian doesn't have, which is good. So I actually don't think it's a bad SBC. Maybe a little bit overpriced, but at the same time, he's not going to cost anywhere near 700,000 coins, and I'm sure that people might still have decent fodder left from Team of the Year as well, so it might be a good SBC to go and throw your fodder into. Also, a couple new players that were released today. Van den Ven, Chereki, is that how you say his name? I probably just said that completely wrong. And then Sanset from Atletico Club as well. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you all later.